Hey homies, I hope you're all having an awesome day. For those that do not know me, my name is Brian, but in the content creation realm, I'm known as Donny Cartel. I'm a qualified personal trainer of over 10 years working in London with some high profile clients as well as some premium gyms around the area. My main goal with these videos is to basically educate, update you on all the latest supplements, tools, training methods that are out there to give you the best chances for you to achieve your goal regardless of what it is. Basically to make you into the best personal trainer you can be for yourself, so you no longer need me to guide you anymore and you can basically self-coach yourself for pretty much the rest of your life. So let's first dwell on the benefits of fat grips and see how you can benefit from using them in your workout. I will also mention some do's that you should adapt into your workout and some don'ts that you should be very aware of when implementing this into your routine. Benefits. So you gain a pretty huge increase in mechanical stress when utilizing fat grips, increasing the stimulation for muscle growth, which can benefit areas that you specifically want to grow. Also, the number of motor units recruited to execute the exercise are also increased. This means in the long term, the muscle gets involved more in other exercise drills that are recruit the same area and also potentially increase in force production on that specific muscle when working in conjunction with a strength program. As an added bonus, your grip strength and grip endurance will also improve in the long term. You are required to grip the weight harder and also last as long as the target volume you wish to execute, which greatly benefits the longevity of your grip. So here are some do's for fat grips that you can include for your routines or hypertrophy methods. So the first one is to use fat grips for burnout sets or finishes to get as much muscle growth stimulation as possible at a low to moderate intensity. Second is to start implementing fat grips into hypertrophy inducing training methods such as GVT, which stands for German volume training, slow tempo negatives for each rep, or supersets of two opposing muscles or limbs. Do not hit the same muscle twice within that same workout. I'll explain this a bit later, but it's counterproductive basically. Finally, fat grips work great with isolation exercises or specific areas you wish to work on. A simple example is the biceps. If you train this muscle 2 to 3 times a week, you will get the best results. And if you use fat grips, it can only benefit you even more. Let me give you an example of a little quick workout that you can do. A good example is hitting fat grip preacher curls on a Monday and then fat grip hammer curls on a Wednesday. Remember that you can also find compound lift bars and frames that have fat grips for something like the hex bar, the bench press, or the farmer's walk are just quick examples right there. In other words, you can also include fat grips into compound lifts as well. Finally, there are some don'ts you need to be aware of, as you can very easily overcook your muscles and joints with fat grips. First one is to avoid using fat grips on every single exercise in an entire routine. Fat grips put your muscles and joints under a tremendous amount of mechanical stress that if you overdo it, you will eventually risk inflaming the joint. I would use fat grips sparingly and usually only for specific areas that you wish to work on. Second is to avoid using fat grips for absolute strength workouts. Using fat grips during absolute strength workouts such as a 1RM attempt or any sort of workout that's above 90 to 95% 1RM are severely held back by how wide your grips are. It's simply too hard to hold an extremely heavy load with fat grips. You are forced to basically decrease the weight in order to execute your target reps. This is then not a true reflection of your max strength. Thereby, with fat grips, you cannot call your training absolute strength training. So to put it short, just use normal grips for this if you wish to train just for strength. Finally, avoid supersets that involve the same muscle groups. For example, bicep curls followed by single arm rows. Both involve the biceps as well as the forearms. They will be severely fatigued, which can affect your ability to perform your target reps in the later sets. So the solution is very simple. Just superset opposing muscles like the biceps and the triceps and avoid hitting the same muscle group. Anyways, I do hope you found this video informative and useful. Comment down below if you have tried fat grips before in your workout, or if you are planning to use them in your own workout. I would love to hear if it made a difference in your training sessions. In my next video, I will be focusing on GVT, which was earlier mentioned, another training method that can aid in muscle growth for those difficult areas that you find very difficult to grow. See you next video, guys, and I hope you have an amazing day. Peace.